Silakan, Chairperson.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is
Gak usah diulang, langsung aja.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's debate. My name is Priya, and I'll be the chairperson for this debate. Today's motion is Netherlands should return artifact to the former colonies. On my right side is the affirmative team, and on my left side is the negative team. Each team has 3 speakers. Each speaker will deliver their speech within 7 minutes. After all speeches, there will be a reply speech from both sides. Now, let's begin our debate. Please welcome the first speaker of the affirmative team. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Honorable Judge, respected opponents and beloved audience. Today, I proudly stand on the affirmative side to argue that the Netherlands should return artifacts to the former colonies. My first claim is that returning these artifacts restores historical justice. During the colonial period, countless artifacts, statues, jewelry, manuscripts, and cultural treasures were taken from the colonies without permission. These objects were not gifts; they were seized through power and control. For decades, these items have been displayed in Europe museums, far away from the people who created them. Returning these artifacts is not just a symbolic act, it is a moral duty and a correction of historical injustice. When a country takes something that is not theirs, justice demands it be returned. Colonialism was not only about political domination, but also about cultural robbery. The artifacts represent the soul, spirit, and dignity of the people who once owned them. Keeping them in that museum continues the legacy of inequality. Therefore, returning them means acknowledging the past and rebuilding fairness in today's world. Let's take Indonesia as an example. Many ancient statues from Java and Bali, and even royal treasures from the archipelago are currently stored in that museum, such as the Ridge Museum and the Museum Volkenkunde. They were taken during the Dutch colonial era. These artifacts tell the story of Indonesia civilization. Not that's history. Therefore, they belong in Indonesia, not in the Netherlands. Imagine if someone took your family heirloom, something that represents um, your ancestors and identity, and kept it for generation, calling it theirs. Would you want it back? That's exactly how former colonials feel. These objects are not just things, they are living memories of nations that once suffered under colonization. Therefore, returning this artifact is an act of moral justice and historical healing. It is about doing the right thing, admitting past mistakes, and taking steps toward fairness. To move forward, we must first make peace with history. Returning cultural artifacts is one of the most powerful ways to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, please welcome the first speaker of the negative team. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you, judges. Good evening, everyone. As the negative side, we strongly disagree with the motion that the Netherlands should return artifacts to the former colonies, because that returning these historical artifacts may cause more harm than good, especially in terms of preservation, education, and global access. Most of these artifacts are now kept in world-class museums, such as the the Rich Museum and the Tropen Museum in the Netherlands. This institution have advanced technology, stable funding, and professional conservators who can ensure the artifacts are well preserved. According to the UNESCO Cultural Heritage Report of 2022, about 60% of artifacts that were returned to their home countries face serious preservation problems due to a lack of proper facilities and maintenance. Let's take a real example. When Nigeria requests the return of the Benin bronze, experts warned that some local museums didn't yet have sufficient climate control or security system. This means that if the Netherlands were to return all artifacts, there is high risk that those items could be damaged or even lost. These artifacts are not only the property of one nation, they represent global cultural heritage. Keeping them in international museums allows millions of people around the world to learn about the shared history between Europe and the former colonies. Therefore, instead of returning them completely, we suggest collaboration, such as joint ownership, digital repatriation, or long-term loans. This way, the origin countries gain recognition and access, while the artifact remains safe and available for global education. In conclusion, returning artifacts sounds fair in the theory, but in reality, it could harm both preservation and knowledge sharing. That is why we, the negative side, firmly believe that the Netherlands shouldn't return these artifacts permanently. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Now, please welcome the second speaker of the affirmative team.
Check. Okay. Thank you for the judges. And the first, Netherlands should return artifacts to the former colonies. I believe that the Netherlands should return the artifact to their countries of origin. First, it is a matter of justice. Most of these artifacts began taken during colonial times, often by force or through unfair means. Keeping them in Dutch museum represent a continuum of colonial inquiry. According to UNESCO, cultural heritage belongs to the people who created it, not to choose who took it. Second, returning artifact restores cultural identity. These items carry historical, spiritual, and artistic value for the nations that lost them. For example, Indonesia, Suriname, and other former colonies deserve to have their cultural treasure pressed in their own land, where they can educate younger generation about their history. This act would also strengthen diplomatic relations and promote cultural cooperation between the Netherlands and its former colonies. The Netherlands said Tuesday it had agreed to return around 500 cultural objects that were looted from Indonesia during the colonial era, following requests from the Jakarta last years. Among the objectives that will be officially returned next week is the Fund Lombok Treasure, a collection of 335 gold and silver items plundered by Dutch troops after they massacred hundreds of people of the Indonesian island in 1894. The Dutch government is also returning a few items to Sri Lanka, another former colony. It said in a statement. At the requirement of Indonesia and Sri Lanka, the Netherlands will be returning 432 objects of cultural significance to Indonesia and 6 to Sri Lanka. The objects were wrongfully brought to the Netherlands during the colonial period, acquired under duress or by looting. The art and artifacts are currently housed as part of the collection at the National Museum of World Cultures and the Rijksmuseum. Indonesia will also get back for status from the ancient Javanese kingdom of Singasari, a traditional Balinese dagger, and 132 modern artworks from Bali, known as the Pitamaha collection. In a statement announcing the move, the Ministry of Education, Cultural and Science said that because of the imbalance of power during the colonial era, many cultural objects were effectively stolen from former colonies. The colonial past is a subject that still personally affects many people every day, said Cultural Minister Ingrid van Engelsloven. This is why we must treat colonial collection with great sensitivity. The data I obtained from the article said that there were 1,500 objects that were previously in the Nusantara Museum in Delft, the Netherlands, which were returned to Indonesia through the National Museums, said the Director General of Culture of the Ministry of Education and Culture, Hilman Farid, in a press conference at the National Museum, Central Jakarta. We strongly believe that the Netherlands should return the artifact to their countries of origin. The process of returning this artifact is an important step in recognizing and recorrecting historical wrongs by restoring cultural heritage to the hands of its original communities. Now, it is a matter of justice. Most of these artifacts began during colonial times, often by force or through unfair means. Keeping them in Dutch museum represent a continuous of colonial equality. According to UNESCO, cultural heritage belongs to the people who created it, not to those who took it. I got this data from the Jakarta Post and the World Economic Forum article. Thank you.
Now, please welcome the second speaker of the negative team. The time is yours.
Okay, good morning everyone. From the second speaker from affirmative team, you said that returning the artifacts is from is a form of justice and and moral responsibility. However, this argument is emotionally driven rather than practical. History cannot simply by reverse like that by moving object from one place to another place. They also said that returning the artifact will help preserve the culture. But in reality, the Netherlands has far better facilities. But in reality, the Netherlands has far better facilities, conversation technology, and security to protect this ancient object artifact. I mean, if these artifacts are moved to countries that might lack proper preservation infrastructure, they risk damage or even black market trading, maybe. Another point the affirmative might bring up is about ownership, that this artifact belong to the colonies should not been not be seen only from historical emotion, but also from who can best preserve and display them for global education. Many people from around the world visit Dutch museum to learn about shared history, including colonial history, taking them away limits that global access. Many former colonies still face challenging in funding, conversation and management. Returning fragile and valuable artifact might lead to their deterioration or loss. The Netherlands has invested in world-class preservation facilities, ensuring that this artifact remain safe and accessible for global education or research. Keeping them in Netherlands actually preserve human heritage, not just Dutch heritage. These artifacts are part of shared global history, not just national symbol. The colonial past connects multiple nations and therefore the artifact represent the interaction between cultures, not simply ownership by one side. Instead of returning them, the Netherlands can promote the collaborative exhibition, digital representation, or joint museum projects, allowing access and representation without physically moving the artifact. Dutch museum provide access for international scholar and public, helping the world understand the complexity of colonial history. If the artifacts are scarce or richer, it may reduce research access to educational value. Keeping them centralized ensure that history is studied comprehensively and responsibility. So returning the artifact may sound morally right, but it creates more problem than the solution. The goal should not be about returning, but the, about preserving, sharing, and learning. Therefore, we yeah, I think that's all what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, please welcome the third speaker of the affirmative team. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you everyone. But good point from the second speaker, but I personally disagree with that because artifacts is belong to the cultural identity of the former colonies. So if we keep the artifact or the stolen manuscript artifact and etc., it will be have when the original communities lose chance to connect with their own past. Cultural heritage is essential for education, national pride, and the development of identity. So if we, a nation, and someone steal it, we don't have a national identity. So if we keep them there, it's like giving away our identity with other countries. So for instance, Indonesia, India, and Nigeria have long requested the return of their cultural treasures. Indonesia's royal crowns, manuscript, and weapons from the Majapahit and Mataram kingdom remains aboard. And also these artifacts are the vital teaching tools for history and cultural education. So if Indonesia doesn't have this artifact in their hands, so the people of Indonesia doesn't have the chance to study it, to look what their ancestor made, what their history is. So also, a country cultural artifacts will be the hand of people who create them, not who stole them. And returning them means giving back cultural ownership and restoring national confidence. For the example, when France decided to return 26 artworks to Benin in 2021, it became a powerful moment for African nation. It showed that returning cultural treasures strengthens identity and encourage historical education in that country. So the Netherlands can follow this positive example. Also about the security awareness about the museum, it can be a joint program, a joint study, like how to preserve them, how to make them safe. Not so we have the knowledge to make them, to keep them in our country, in Indonesia. So by doing that, Indonesia also have a knowledge, a transfer knowledge from a big name museum like International Museum, for example, to have the knowledge to amplify them in the national museum, for the example. Also about the global knowledge, this day we have a photo, we have video, and we have so many talented artists who can sculpt or make the replica. So the National Museum or the International Museum can have the replica, but the original artwork is returning to our hands, to Indonesia. So the ownership is not belong to the who stole it, but who create them. So in conclusion, returning cultural artifact is not only about losing museum collection, it is about restoring dignity, pride, and identity to who deserve it. By returning them, the Netherlands helps former colonies reconnect with their roots and rebuild complete picture of their own civilization. This is why it's both culturally and morally essential. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, please welcome the third speaker of the negative theme. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am from the opposition side, strongly disagree with the motion. Let me respond to the main argument from the proposition. They say returning artifact is moral duty and a way to fix colonial wrong, but history cannot be undone by moving objects. Real justice comes from cooperation, education, and acknowledgement, not symbolic action. The Netherlands the Netherlands can promote justice through shared ownership and museum partnership. They argue these artifacts present cultural identity. We respect that, but these items are well preserved and accessible to millions in dark museums. Returning them could risk damage as not all countries have proper conservation facilities. Protecting World Health detachment, keeping them safe and accessible, not just returning him. They also claim the artifact should automatically the returned because they came from colonies. But culture is global, not national. These artifacts now have universal value and teach shared human history. Returning them could limit global access and exchange. Finally, returning artifacts won't raise colonial guilt through reconciliation requires dialogue and cooperation, not forced restitution. In, however, in conclusion, we believe that returning artifact is not the most effective or practical solution. Instead of focusing on ownership, we should focus on shared preservation and global education. By working together, the Netherlands and former colonies can ensure that these artifacts remain safe, accessible, and meaningful for all humanity. That's all from me. Thank you.
That's the end of our debate today. Let's give a big round of applause to both teams for their great performance. Thank you, judge and audience, for your attention.
Yeah, thank you for the debaters. After all of the debaters from opposition and positive teams, both team gives a lot of data, a lot of reason, and a lot of example. But in negative team, they give a lot of data, they give a lot of statement, but they can't give a proper for the solution of the motion of the problems in this motion. But in the positive team, they gave the proper solution for this problem that is being stated by the third speaker, that they should give them the replicas and not the original ones, it's giving the both sides gets the item, and then after a lot of considering, the winner is positive team. Thank you.
John.